What is up, everybody? My name's Matt. I'm the Awakening Angler, and I'm out fishing. You're not going to be able to see it, maybe. So there's the green buoy, and there's another 7,500 yards of open water until you hit the ice line. It looks like the open water goes all the way up past the whole point at Big Bay Marina. The whole point is open. And it looks like it goes down that western shoreline of Big Bay around the bend where it's open water. I was a little surprised. It's shallow up in there. And usually that locks up pretty fast. But that whole first bay behind Big Bay Marina, it looks open from here. I'm out messing around. I just dropped the boat in the water. I'll be out here tomorrow morning with a little more vigor chasing it. But I dropped the boat in and I wanted to come out. I was going to go live, but I don't know. I'm not going to be out here that terribly long. Maybe I'll do it like this. Is that a little better? Audio's probably not great. This is very impromptu. But I will be out here in the morning. I got enough open water. I got plenty of room to drift in here, do whatever I want. And you know, I had a few minutes out here thinking to myself about the nature of fishing and in this time of year and this weird weather year we've had. I'm in the boat. I am in Oneida Lake. I mean, yes, I'm on the west end, but I'm, I don't know. I don't know how far I am from the bridge. Half mile. I don't think it's a full mile, but it's February. I just can't get over it. And listen, all of us only have just so much time. All right. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not talking about that, but we only have so much time to do the things that we want to do, work and everything else. We have to work to live and all that fun stuff. And time is precious. And this year has been a gift because it's given us more time to do things that we've never been able to do before. And and that's pretty special. Excuse me, to be able to say that. I'm 52 years old. I'm not a kid. And to have something like this and to do something like this and to be able to enjoy Oneida Lake in central New York. Now, there are guys that are ice fishing out there. So right now it's being enjoyed two ways. I just happen to be on this end where it's open and I have access, It's crazy. So now I put the boat in the water, my old boat last year. It was the third week of March. Okay. So now I will be on this lake. So let's see, March. So right now, so end of March. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So I am now at 12 months. The end of this month, yeah, I'm at 12 months. So I've been a full calendar year now on this lake in open water. And I talked to a bunch of people at the sports show, and I'm like, boy, it's a lot easier to stomach. I was in Cayuga Lake over the weekend. I'll be in Lake Ontario here this weekend, possibly. It sure makes my boat payment every month a lot easier to stomach because I'm using it. I'm using it now year round. Same the other day, I saw guys riding bikes. I understand. God bless you, man. It's why not take advantage of it? I mean, that's like saying, "Oh, it's gorgeous." Yeah. If it was gorgeous 2 months ago or 3 months ago, Everybody's been, boom, let's go. Let's go. I can't, it's hard to wrap my brain around how awesome, how cool that this is. And I have not had a tick yet right here. I'm playing a hunch and I'm fishing the edge. Holy shit, I just saw, how many people, I just looked this way, okay? How many people, and I know people that fish with me say it all the time, how many times on every body of water that you're on, in any body of water, do you all of a sudden look in a direction for some reason and you see a fish, whether it jumps out of the water, whether it swirls on the surface? I just happened to turn my head that way to kind of reference how close I am to the edge of the ice. Big swirl right there, right on the surface. Water temperature 34.2 right now where I'm sitting. I'm throwing a swim bait, and it's funny that I just see that fish on the surface because I haven't let it get down. The water's so cold they can be top to bottom, and I'm assuming because I'm casting, I'm using the edge of the ice like a weed line, okay? I'm assuming those fish are tucked up underneath it, looking out into open water. They got cover over their head, so that gives them a sense of safety. A fish's whole life, he's worried about what's coming from above. He doesn't know what's coming. He just is worried about it because he's always looking up. That's why fish, when you're fishing, don't look down. You'll hear someone say, oh, I was fishing under him today, especially trollers, but even jiggers. If you've got forward-facing sonar has changed and revolutionized the fact that now you can see those fish out there suspended throughout the water column. Even this fall, I was using a swim bait like forward-facing sonar, and I was counting it down and then paralleling that water column where I wanted it, and it was amazing. Now I don't know if those fish came up off the bottom or if they were already up at that level and it came over the top of them and wham bam thank you ma'am. I don't know, but it's a good one, isn't it? Hi. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew, Chip. It hasn't worked for me yet this afternoon, but I'll be tomorrow morning. I'll start out just like I was out in the main lake in this little neck down, and I'll start graphing and I'll drift, and I'll probably throw blades and jigging wraps, shiver minnows, mecca like a high, mecca hiney hose, those things. And then if that doesn't work in an hour or so, then maybe I will go fish these edges, because I still think that's a valid theory. It's my idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I was tossing right to the edge of the ice, and as soon as it hit the water, my swim bait, okay, as soon as it hit the water, I was tight lining it. Everybody in the bass world is talking about tight lining. It's as simple as chuck it. As soon as it hits the water, stop it, close the bail, tip wherever you need to have it so you can see that line. It doesn't have to be tight. It's going to pendulum on its own because you're not giving it any more line. As soon as it hit the water by the edge of that ice, I was letting it pendulum away, thinking if anything was right there underneath, they'd zip right out and grab it. So far. So, all right. How long have I been talking? 9 minutes. Good God. We're all done. I'm going to go in before this gets down because it's going to get cold. I'll be back in the morning. Love you guys. Keep your tip up.